Hello! Welcome along, everyone. How are we this evening? Will It Work Wednesday, episode 30, which is exciting because that means it's catching up to Cracking Packs. We did start Will It Work Wednesday a little bit later down the line from Cracking Packs, geez, 30 episodes of this. That's pretty cool. So tonight we're lucky enough that there's sealed Dominaria going on. So we're going to crack into that. Hopefully win some packs so we can open them on Friday night at Cracking Packs. We are, again, tomorrow night doing Pathfinder Thursday. If you are watching and you're new, don't forget to hit follow. If you want to donate, you can donate if you want. There's a donate button. There's a Patreon button all below. Otherwise, just feel free to chill out and watch along. With that said, we'll dive on into it. Sealed Dominaria. So we're going to get 6 limited packs, and then we get 3 packs guaranteed in 200 gems. So and we've looked at this before, so we want to keep an eye on this because and we want to update it if it as and when it changes. So 1600 gems is $10. You get 3400 gems for $20. So 2000 gems is somewhere in the vicinity of $15, I guess. Now I'm gonna do the math. 9.99 divided by 1600. No, divided by 9.99 divided by 1600 times 2000. Okay, so it's $12.50. So we're looking at $12.50, like actual money, for a sealed, which is I think is pretty good. I mean, you don't actually have anything physical. You do keep the digital copies of your cards. The way the MTG Arena is starting to look, it's starting to look like it's going to be around a while with the announcements that they've made, that Wizards made around the dedication to esports next year. It's all pretty exciting, really. So we'll go ahead. We've spent our 2,000 gems. We've got our 6 packs. The sealed packs are all standard packs, so they're not MTG Arena packs, where MTG Arena packs are your 8-card packs. The sealed and draft packs are your normal 15-card packs. So looking to begin with, we've got a Chain Whirler, that's pretty cool. A Temporal Gateway. Yeah, look, I don't know that we'd be able to use it, but it's pretty good. We've got a Marwyn. Marwyn, look, if we've got a whole bunch of elves, then sure, Marwyn's going to be really cool, and Marwyn will kick off this Kamal's Druid of Val. There's a Hinterland Harbour, which is always a good thing to get in MTG Arena, not necessarily in a sealed pool, or a sealed pool regardless. Arena, physical, lands are not the thing that you want in your rare slot, but that's okay. Got Sylvan Awakening. So if we do go heavy into green, all the lands that you control become 2/2 elemental creatures. With Reach, they gain Indestructible and Haste. They're still lands, so that's pretty cool. Kamal's Druidic Vow. So legendary sorceries, you can only cast them if you've got a legendary creature or a planeswalker. Of which we have at least one legendary creature. Dominaria was set in there's a lot of legends in Dominaria, not just in the rare slot. So look at the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of land or legendary permanent cards with converted mana X or less from among them onto the battlefield. So if you're getting a Kamal's Druidic Vow for like 4, you're gonna hit quite a lot, provided that they're in the next lot. So we'll click continue. We'll see what the rest of the pull is like. So we'll just filter by. I always like to filter by creatures first to give an idea really of what we've got. So white, we're actually looking pretty good in white. We've got a Danither, we've got a Beard, there's an Honor Guard, there's a Knight, a New Benalia, there's a Sarah Disciple, so that's not too bad. And then we've got the Ava, the Cursed, which, if you've got legends, so we've got 2 legends here. If we have some more legends in black, maybe we can play him as well, but he gives your other legendary creatures +2/+2. So we'll drop out of the white, have a look at blue. We've got an Artificer's Assistant, Relic Runner, Valdelian Arcanist, Academy Drake, which that's alright. Cloud Raider Sphinx, and a Coldwater Snapper. So the Snapper's hexproof. We've also got Tatyova. We've got 2 Tatyova actually. Well, that's pretty cool. So we've got a couple of green-blue Merfolk, which triggers off lands coming in, so you draw a card, gain a life. That's pretty cool. Black, not a whole lot of black. Rat Colony, cool card. Thalid Soothsayer, Windgrace Acolyte, Feral Abomination, a couple of those. Just a 5/5 Death Touch. And the Avad, of course. Red, a little bit of red. A couple of Gitu Lava Runners. A couple of Skirk Prospectors. A Vandal, the Chain Whirler again. Skizik, which, is pretty good in the aggro. Firefist Adept. Then we look at the green. So again, we've got the Tatyova, we've got Llanowar Elves, we've got a Llanowar Envoy, Corrosive Ooze, which is pretty cool. The Marwyn, got a couple of Baloth Gorges. The Protector, pretty cool. Mammoth Spider and a Primordial Worm. So just looking at the creatures, it's probably looking to be best to stick to green blue, I think. Oh, we've got some artifact creatures as well. So we've got the Spiring Construct, Voltaic Servant, we've got a couple of those. I don't know how to say that word. Aether, and an Aramanthine Wall. So we'd probably take the Construct and the Servant, leave the Glider, and see. So if we look at all of the other things with green and blue, so we're going to opt to blink, Befuddle, Curator's Ward. It's pretty cool. Divination for some card draw. That's great. Ancient Animus. That makes some fighting happen. Gift of Growth. Yeah, that's cool. The Sylvan Awakening, which we thought about playing. Spore Swarm, which is cool. Wild Onslaught. So it's looking like... Oh, and of course we've got the Druidic Vow. So if we then look back at the creatureness, how many legendary creatures? We've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 legendary creatures. So we could play that Druidic Vow. Look, I think, we'll chuck all this blue and green together, and then take it apart from there. I think. Oh, don't forget the artifacts. Just blink, befuddle, that. Look at the color list. Oh, we've got some other artifacts as well, but I don't think we really need the short sword. We'll take the Aspiring Construct, Voltaic Servants, the Temporal Gateway. Like, looking at this, I mean, you can get your attack Yova a turn early. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, there's a couple of short swords. We might come back to those, but so with all the green and the blue, and remembering that we also had a land. Green. So we'll put that in. Do we want the Memorial to Genius? Why not? Let's chuck that in as well. Switch back to this view, which is it's pretty good for just sussing out what's going on. So in the 6 slot, we've got a 7/6, which is better than a 6/6, so we'll keep that. 4/5 hexproof. Don't really want that in there. What's the split? So we've got 19 creatures and 12 non-creatures. So we're gonna want to get rid of more of the non-creatures than the creatures, but we can still drop 2 creatures. So I think we probably drop these 2 Voltaic Servants, and then look at dropping about 5 or 6 of the non-creature spells. So we've got 3 1-drop creatures, which is great, and an Opt. Opt is very handy. Relic Runner. So if you cast a historic spell, which are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas, they're all historic, then it gets unblockable. And Voldalian Arcanist, Corrosive Ooze, which is just handy. Blink of an Eye. A lot of people don't read that it says target non-land permanent, so you can actually bounce enchantments and stuff like that. So if they put a water knot or whatever on your creature, you can bounce that water knot. I'm talking like the camera's over here, but it's over here. Maybe I'll just switch it because I keep looking there anyway. Because that's where I've got Streamlabs OBS in the chat and whatnot. So I'm going to do that, but I'll look at this screen as well. Ancient Animus, I like it. Put a +1/+1 on target creature you control. If it's legendary, then it fights. So it's still a fight card. So I think we'll leave that in there. Gift of Growth. So if you pay 4 total, you can untap target creature and it'll get +4/+4. That's pretty cool. Kamal's Druidic Vow, just because the amount of legendaries we have in the deck in total, I'm going to drop it just because I don't think there's enough legendaries there. And then we'll look here. We've got the Academy Drake, Llanowar Envoy, which it's still a 3/2 for 3. It also does stuff, so if we get stuck for blue mana later and we've got a whole bunch of green, we can make some blue mana. Marwyn. I mean, we've got a couple of elves, so if we play Marwyn, then and worst case it is a green. Maybe we don't play it because we don't really have enough elves. We've got 2 elves. I think we probably drop Marwyn. And then we've got 3 or 4 cards to drop. Befuddle is just draw a card. Really, Curator's Ward. So Yeah, look, I like it. It's got gives the thing hexproof. If that permanent then dies, you can draw 2 cards, so that's pretty good. Divination is just draw 2 cards. Sylvan Awakening. All your lands become creatures. That's always pretty cool. Wild Onslaught. Yeah. I think we can keep that. That's fine. Spore Swarm. I don't know. We're going to drop 3 cards. So maybe we'll drop one of these Gifted Growths. Maybe we'll drop the Spore Swarm. Do we just play 42? No, we'll drop the Sylvan Awakening. It's not really what we're doing. And then we'll go from there. Sylvan Awakening would go well in a green, white, blue control deck where you're just going to have a whole bunch of lands anyway, of fetch lands and stuff. So we'll play this. See how we go. I have no idea how we're going to go, but we shall see. Yes. Paylanthe watching, kind of. Rose Clash right next to me, not watching.
I was literally just about to log in. So would you like me to?
Yes.
There you
You can't say that word on stream.
I said such a...
I know.
What word was I going to say, huh?
Well, I can't say it.
Oh, because you can't say it on screen?
Yeah. So, I mean, not the greatest hand in the world, but we do have a blink and we do have a div, and we've got to create a Curator's Ward. So, we'll play this and we'll div. It's got a Memorial to Genius and Aspiring Construct, so that's cool. Depending on what he plays, will depend on what our next turn is, because we can play the Baloth Gorger, we can blink something, we can play the Aspiring Construct and blink something. Llanowar Envoy. Okay, so that's not super crazy. So we'll play this Memorial to Genius, we'll play the Aspiring Construct, we'll hold this blink, and then we'll pass. So I only use this pass turn button, or I try to only use this pass turn button when they're tapped out, because it just surrenders priority on anything that happens. So you don't want to do that if you're planning to do something. So he's got a Navigator's Compass. Yeah, sure, you can have that. That's fine. He's going to gain 3 life. That's also fine. So let's go attack with its 3/2. We're not gonna blink it, I don't think. We'll just take the damage. Yeah, take the damage. My turn. So we will play a forest. We'll play the Mammoth Spider. We'll try and play the Mammoth Spider. Jeez. And then we will all attack with the 1 Aspiring Construct. So we're playing a Dominaria Sealed, probably like everyone else in MTGA at the moment. I don't think you can search MTGA on Twitch yet. Does it have a category? Because I know you can Magic the Gathering. Because you can search just Magic the Gathering and it says card and board game, right? So that's cool. But Maybe I need to put Magic the Gathering Arena in my title. No, people will find it. It's tagged. Maybe. So we're at the point where we can do a bunch of different things. So I'll go to combat and attack. That's an instance, so that's fine, and we can kick it. Actually, we kind of want the Sparring Construct to die. Okay. So we'll go damage. Get 4 damage in. We'll play this Tatyova now. Or like we've said, we'll try and play this Tatyova. Tatyova resolves, the plan being that we'll Ancient Animus the Tatyova next turn. Maybe we'll draw a land, that'd be good. Do we... Oh man, how do you come up in the top results for Magic the Gathering? That'd be cool. Someone want to tell me how to get in those top results. I just got an exciting message from Shay, who of course is Sasha in our our Wii Pathfinder. No blockers. Take 3 damage. So many things we can do. We can Gift of Growth something. So what we can do is we can just straight can we? No, that won't give enough. So if we blink Meldrotha, and then Ancient Animus, Lanois Envoy, and then hit for an amount 7, 8, so we'll go to 10. Great, cool. Because now we can kick Gift of Growth and it'll kill Meldrotha. So he's going to play Meldrotha again. I quite like Meldrotha as a commander, to be honest. I think Meldrotha is pretty cool. So we'll wait and see what Bufo is doing. Good old Bufo. Our opponent. Looks like he's going to pass up the turn. So we're going to Befuddle as well, which is very handy because we can Befuddle Gift of Growth. So we'll go combat, attack, all attack, 3 attackers. Or we can just Gift of Growth, Tatyova. I think he blocks Tatyova here. And then we kick that. And we'll go for dies, or so we hope. We get 4 damage in. Goes to 6. And then, yeah, because it's not a competitive sealed. It's only best of 1. So, and best of 1's fine. I like best of 1. Like a actual physical Magic the Gathering tournament that was best of 1. Well, I don't know. Maybe people would play it. So we got our weekly reward there, so you can get 3 packs weekly by getting 15 wins, and we got some gold from a win there, and we go to 1 win, so that's cool. Oh, food. That's nice.
Yeah.
Food is here. Dun, dun, dun.
Nom, nom, nom.
So we'll try and find another competitor. Doesn't seem to want to be another competitor. That's really disconcerting. Out of the corner of my eye, the pile of stuff in the mirror looks like a person.
That is disconcerting.
I'm like, okay, so I shouldn't have kept that because that's a 2-land end, but it's gonna be fine. No, it's not. It's not gonna be fine because he played a land. Oh, we got another land. Okay, we could be alright. Relic Runner. God, what's he gonna play? Oh no, Golgari. Okay. So straight up, I'm just gonna attack into that Drudge Sentinel and see what he does. Nothing. Cool. So yeah, I'll Divination. Well, that's looking pretty good. Vodalian Arcanist. I'm in another land, so that's nice. I'll play our Baloth Gorger on turn 4. This is a 4/4 for 4, but you know it can be a 7/7 for 8, which, look, it doesn't sound like a good thing, but it kind of is. Ooh, Slimefoot. Oh, good. Okay, so we'll play an island because then we'll have 2 of each. Play the Vodalian Arcanist. Do we just get rid of that? I think we just get rid of the Llanowar Elves now. Oh, I should have used it to get rid of the Drudge Sentinel. Damn. Oh well. Now we have to double block Slimefoot. Damn. Not thinking. I can still block the Drudge Sentinel with the Arcanist. Yeah, so that's why he's not attacking into that. We'll play that. We'll play Tatyova. See what he does. He's obviously got an instant there because we're paused. Hey, Palanth is there. Oh, look at that. I thought he was joking. So we can actually attack now with the Relic Runner because we've casted a historic spell, so he won't be able to be blocked, so we'll get the 2 damage in. Slimefoot is a problem though, because he just starts making sapling tokens as he does. Oh, that might have been what he had to respond with, but we're gonna gain a life and draw a card, provided that Tatyova survives. not gonna block. So provided Tayova survives, which she didn't, I'm shocked. Do we play Wild Onslaught? Probably not. Play Baloth Gorger, not kicked. And not attack. So one more land. No, two more lands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, one more land. One more land and we can kick this. But we can't attack with the Arcanist. So maybe we'll get a land next turn. We can also... we can't use this to cast creatures. So 2/1 flyer. That's right. 6. So that's a land. So we'll go combat. Go attack with the Relic Runner and the Gorger. See how he's gonna block. Using a timeout. I'm still not 100% sure why people just let timeouts happen. Okay, so we'll do this and we'll kick it. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature we control. Wonder if he's gonna murder something. You wouldn't hope that he's got a whole bunch of removal kicking around. He's obviously got something though. Just thinking about it. Ooh. There goes the Baloth Gorger. Alright. But the Relic Runner becomes a 4/3. The Vidalian Arcanist becomes a 3/5. He loses his little Saproling man. At this point in time, we probably win the race. I don't know what we're going to draw next, but we'll see here on Will It Work Wednesday. Dun, dun, dun. Doesn't look... Oh, I was going to say, he doesn't look like he's going to attack, but there we go. 6 damage coming our way. We are on 10. Once he got the second main phase. Second main phase, he has got a Llanowar Envoy and a Jousting Lance. Okay. So we've got a Befuddle. That's very cool. We'll use that defensively, I think. Do we put this damage through? I think we do. See what he's going to do with this Llanowar Envoy. He's going to block. You know what? I think we just take the trade there. And then we'll play the Baloth Gorger, not kicked, as a defender, and we'll end the turn. So he's going to put this Lance probably on his flyer. Then means he gets 4 in the air. Be interesting to see what his last card is. Schmutzarella? Oh dear. What are we doing, buddy? Just chilling out. There we go. He's playing it on the flyer. So he'll just chuck this 4 flying damage through. It's not something for us to worry about this turn. Drudge Sentinel can get, yeah. So we won't worry about that this turn. That can get indestructible. So we'll do first strike damage. That's fine. We'll get a 6. Wonder what that last card is though. So we'll play a land. Combat. Attack. With just the Arcanist, just to make it look like we're holding something back. He's just gonna block with this Sentinel and make it indestructible. That was dumb. Yeah. Maybe I should have attacked with both. Okay, so we'll befuddle the Asphaglider. When he attacks in, block the Slimefoot. Won't bother blocking the Drudge Sentinel. He'll think that he's going to get 6 in when he's only going to get 2. Well, depends on what he's got in his hand, I guess. It depends on what we draw off befuddle. Like, we might draw something that makes fights happen. So he's going to attack. There's the attack with the glider. Just the glider. -4, -0. We'll draw a card. Be interesting to see what the card is. It's an island. That's not interesting at all. Alright. So we didn't take any damage though. That's the main point. Be interesting if he taps out. Sparring Construct. Oh goody. That means the Asphaglider is bigger. Oh, and we draw a land? Wow. So we can't attack. That's always good. And we don't really have a way out of this. And that's probably because I misplayed earlier. Oh, and he's made another Saproling. Really does have this in the bag, doesn't he? Okay, because if he attacked with everything then, he won. And this is where we want the Sylvan Awakening that we don't have in the deck. We've got a Llanowar Elves and we've got a Forest. And then we say good game because he makes another Saproling. And so we concede. That's unfortunate. Deck's pretty good though. Alright, so we've got 1 win, 1 loss. So we're playing to 3 losses basically. Which should happen. Wow. Provided we don't win a lot. It might be okay. I've got 3 turns to find a blue mana. if we don't find a blue mana, we might be up a creek. Another green mana. We'll play Corrosive Ooze. That's not a blue mana, so we'll attack with the 1 man. Get 2 damage in. Okakuta? Oh, black-white, Skittering Surveyor. Get a basic land, put it in your hand. Glad it's hand and not onto the battlefield. There's the blue mana, that's good. Combat, we'll attack 1 attacker. Another 2 damage. We'll play the Drake. Oh, do we play the Drake? Yeah, we'll play the Drake. Won't kick the Drake. Depending on what we draw. Might div next turn. We draw a land, we'll take over. Or we might mammoth spider. Oh, got rid of the 2/2 flyer. Okay, so there's a land. That's alright. Probably wanted to get rid of that instead. Just keep beating away with this 2/2. So now we want to draw land, because if we draw land we gain life, and ooh, okay. I'm gonna div here. Searching for that land. Oh, no land. We'll attack 2 attackers. Arcanist. So the theory is we're now paired against someone who has 1/1. Okay, so he plays an Evra. He can't activate the Evra, which is good. Have a Wild Onslaught. We've also got a Befuddle. So if we go...
Oh no.
Combat. Attack. We can actually attack with all 3. Do we want to attack with all 3? No, not the Arcanist, because we'll use the Arcanist on the Befuddle. Can't kick that, so we'll spend that and Befuddle the Evra. Drawing an Antithesis Assistant, then we'll play a Llanowar Envoy. He's probably gonna 7. He'll equip that to the Evra. An 11/11 exchange. Yep. So no blockers. Goes to 24. Okay. So we'll draw land. We'll keep the Corrosive Ooze back because we will, for reasons that the card says. Go combat attack with those 2. Damage. Yeah, that's fine. Play an Antithesis Assistant. Play the Mammoth Spider in case he gives it flying as well. So yeah, now the Evra is quite large. But we'll just block with the Corrosive Ooze. Just trying that Black Blade. Scry when we cast Historic Spells. One more land, and we can kick that Wild Onslaught as well, so I guess we'll see. It doesn't have flying. No, it's got lifelink though. Ugh. Yikes. Just beat away with a 1/1 Artificer's Assistant. We can play that. Draw a card. It's land. It's fine. So we'll go combat. Attack with the Artificer's Assistant. Wild Onslaught. Kicked. Putting tokens on everything. So now we'll see what happens, I guess. Like, we're not going to kill the Evra if he attacks with it, but we will kill that Black Blade. It's a swamp. Oh, that's a massive Evra. Okay. Draw a card. That's fine. Curator's Ward. It's also fine. We'll go combat. Just with that. And then we will kick the Belith Gorger. Grace, Hexproof from black, that's pretty cool. Still doesn't want to attack with that Evra into that Corrosive Ooze. So like there'll be a point where, well, he'll swap the life total again. Do I just attack? If I attack with everything and hold back the ooze, is that gonna be good? That doesn't have flash. I draw 2 cards. Just gonna attack with the Artificer's Assistant. Put him on 9. Then play a Gaia's Protector. And end. Trying to go wide, basically. Trying to remember what removal we have left as we draw more and more land. Okay. Well, now we know he doesn't have anything in his hand. He does still have 4. So if he gains 16, he goes to 29. And he'll kill a creature. We've got 5, 10, 15, 19, 23, 30, 33, 36 damage on the board. No, we can't get around that ever with the Black Blade. That's a great combo. beard. That's how we get around it. We blink the Evra. That's fine. Then we Ancient Animus the beard. Then we all attack with all the things. So he blocks a lot and then takes also a lot. We just need 16 to get through. Does it get through? I don't. Oh, just. Oh, wow. Cool. Whew. I couldn't I couldn't math at that point in time. I had no interest in trying to math. So we got 2 wins, 1 loss. But maybe we'll get to the mythical 7-win slot. Maybe I'll lose 2 games and still have my dinner when it's warm. I don't know. It's completely over to the magic gods. So we got 3 green mana, 2 green spells. Look, I think we can wait for a blue. Got that ooze again. That ooze is pretty good. I'm playing against Forest Girl, whose first turn is a swamp. Feel like not even playing forests. Forest Girl, come on now. Be true to yourself.
I don't think she likes being told what to do, Dale.
Well, this shocks and surprises me. So we'll play a Vidalian Arcanist. Then we will play a Corrosive Ooze. And we're going to combat one up. No attackers. That's why not, because if we tap him, he can't tap for mana, and that is bad, because then we can't use the thing that we were going to... Yeah, you get the idea. And then... Ooh, a Sarah Disciple. That's nice. Okay. Attack, no. Oh, we can kick that. It doesn't get trampled, though. We can pass the turn there. Drawing lots and lots of lands. Combat. Attack. All attack. 2 attackers. Yeah, let's get rid of that Scape Witch. It's one less blocker to have later on. I like that idea. It's going to gain that 1 life back though. How much to kick that? 4. Okay. Combat, all attack, 2 attackers. Play the Relic Runner. 7. It does make it a 4/4 flyer though. 2, 4, 5. 2 more turns and we can kick the Academy Drake. That'll be fun. Kick it. Yes, we can. Danither. Ugh. That's not good. So we'll play a Tatyova. Then we'll play a forest. We'll draw a card. It's also a forest. Attack with the Relic Runner, which of course cannot be blocked. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so one more land, and we can... So we'll play a land, see what we get, and then we might kick that Academy Drake. Forest Girl not getting their land draws, which is a bit of a shame. There we go, land draw. Off a Skittering Surveyor. Sarah Disciple doesn't... No, it doesn't have, lifelink. I thought it had lifelink. I don't know why. Combat, attack. Attack with Tatyova as the one attacker. We'll see how he blocks. Danither and Skittering Surveyor. So first strike happens. Okay, so what we do is this. We kick that and bounce the Skittering Surveyor. Getting... Ooh, a Primordial Worm. That's nice. And then we will just play the Academy Drake, I think. Options. All about options. And then we can block this bloody Sarah Disciple. Oh, it's got first strike. No, we can't block this bloody Sarah Disciple. Got a Primordial Worm there that's probably gonna start tearing a new one. We did just gift them a land though, but we did get rid of that Danither. And that Danither needed to get gotten rid of. No blockers. Right, Knight of Malice. Knight of Malice has got first strike and hexproof from white. So we've got another Tatyova, so we can actually pretty safely... Oh hell, we'll just attack with this Academy Drake. Get 2 and play a Primordial Worm. I mean, what's he gonna do against a Primordial Worm? Kill it, probably. And the land is jealous because Forest Girl likes trees. You're right, the land is jealous. Shouldn't just like one type of land, and if you do, it should be a watery grave. Avad. Oh. It's an interesting thing to play. Has he got Death Touch? He does have Death Touch. Sneaky. So we've got a Befuddle. So we will go to combat. And we will attack with this Wombat and this Wombat. Then we will Befuddle Avad when he blocks him. Like thus. Wow, so many lands. And then we'll end. Then we'll just start eating away with the Primordial Worm. He's going to keep back his blockers now, is he? No, still going at it with his little Sarah Disciple. We're gaining a life a turn and drawing a card a turn. Yeah, that's a worry actually. Maybe we'll draw out. It's a possibility. Feral Abomination. So we'll play a land, we'll draw a card. We'll opt. We'll scry the land to the bottom and draw a card. It's a mammoth spider, that's nice. With Divination, we'll draw 2 cards. Got a Baloth Gorger there. So we'll just go casually to combat and attack with the Drake in the air and this Primordial Worm, because I actually just want to get rid of that Feral Abomination. That would be the trade to make. Ooh. It's not though. So we'll play a Mammoth Spider, so we've got something to block that Serra Disciple. Plan on trading probably with that. Call the Cavalry. Well, okay. Tiphys's Assistant. So we'll play this Memorial to Genius and draw a card. It's a Sparring Construct, so we'll play the game where I go combat attack with the Academy Drake and the Primordial Worm again. See what he does. He's definitely going to block the Primordial Worm. With the Thallid, okay. So he gets a spare Chumpy the Chump Blocker. So we will then kick this Baloth Gorger. Then we'll play an Artificer's Assistant. Then we'll play the Sparring Construct, because we'll scry off it. We'll leave the Ancient Animus on top, because we've still got the Tatyova. So we've got 2 flyers, 2 massive guys, and a Relic Runner. Oh, Aven Sentry, okay, that's cool. Whenever you cast a historic spell, tap a target creature. So what we'll do is we will Tatyova will kill the Aven Sentry. Then we'll play a land. So we'll get another Baloth Gorger. So we'll go to combat. We'll attack with the Academy Drake, the Artificer's Assistant, the Baloth Gorger, the Primordial Worm, and the Sparring Partner. So he's going to take 2, which is nice. Going to chump block the Primordial Worm. He's going to trade with the Gorger. First strike damage. Normal damage. Gorger dies because of Death Touch. Play a new Gorger. Okay, so each opponent sacrifices a creature they control. So I will sacrifice the Sparring Construct, and I will put it on the like that. Put it on the Academy Drake. Okay, so if he attacks with the Serra Disciple, we win. He hasn't, okay. So we'll play a land, drawing a card. It's a Llanowar Elves. That's fine. Do we just go wide? So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So at worst we get 3 damage through, but we clear a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. All attack, 8 attackers. Good game. Alright. So we got 2 wins. Yeah, buddy. Oh, 3 wins. Wow. Sorry, my bad. 1,200 gems. We need to get to there to break even. No. Yes, there to break even. Then we're going to open the packs on Friday night on cracking packs. I promise we will. We may even round them up so we get another 10. Because it was super cool doing an open 10. I'm intrigued as to what the blue glowy thing that Rose Clash has on her screen is. But the blue glowy challenge circle thing.
What about it?
I'm intrigued as to which one it is.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Oh, well, there you have it. So we'll go. Yeah, we can definitely keep this. So we'll Llanowar Elves. Turn to Div. Llanowar Elves. Turn to Divination. Yeah, turn to Div. Why not? Turn to Divination. Oh, that's actually quite a good div because we got a whole bunch of land out of the way. And then we're going to be able to kick this Academy Drake sooner. So we'll probably play the Memorial to Genius next. Then play the Sparring Construct. And then pass the turn. Traxxas! Oh, that's a problem. Crikey. That's not good. Especially if he's got historic spells. Which one would suggest if you pulled a Traxxas, you'd put all your historic spells in. Or is it just artifacts? Oh, it's historic spells, so... oh, that's disgusting. Okay. That's not good. How did that... oh, it gave it vigilance! Oh, no. Wow. That's a very quick way to lose. Turn 5 Traxxas with On Sarah's Wings. Ugh. That's how you use it. You know, I've been trying to figure out the way to use Traxxas properly, and that's how you use it. You give it vigilance. If it has vigilance, it doesn't fucking turn. and that's a slight issue. Yeah, it might be good, but it's not good to play against. Okay. So I'm going to gain a life and draw a card. That's nice. I can't even, like, even if I kick this Academy Drake, which I'm going to do, he's just going to tap it with his Icy Manipulator. Wow. That's amazing. I've seen a lot of cool sealed combos, and that is up there. Okay, so we've still got 3 wins. 3 wins, 2 losses. I feel like it's going to be 3 wins, 3 losses. Especially when there's that sort of crazy shenanigans going on. Now I just want to make that deck. I just want to make Traxxas and put on Sarah's Wings in it, and then have Icy Manipulators for everything. Alright, so we're playing against Cruff. Cruff 93. Alright, that's cool, we can keep that. Yeah, mana, go. Ooh, blue-black. Knight of Malice. Cool. Alright, mana, go. Oh, mana, ooze, go, sorry. No blockers. Good times. Mana, combat, attack, and I want to put this Curator's Ward on the Tatyova, maybe. Just racing at the moment. Guys, Protector. Oh, I'm just glad it wasn't you that we were playing against. That had Traxxas with On Sarah's Wings.
Why not?
Because, you know, you said you didn't want to be part of the stream. Alright. Eviscerate. Aw. It's not very nice. You eviscerated the wrong thing, but it's still not very nice. So we'll play the Tatyova. I feel like he might have another eviscerate. We're not going to block the Knight of Malice when he attacks again. Ugaros. Ugaros is not cool. Oh, I can do this. So I can Curator's Ward. And then Ancient Animus. Then draw 2 cards off it. Then Llanowar Elves. Not attack into the first striker. Thank you, Tatyova number 1. Your sacrifice was appreciated. No box. Artificer's Assistant. Zahid. Wow. Ogros, Zahid. That's pretty filthy. Crikey. Okay, so we'll play a land. We will just blink this Zahid in order to get two damage through. Then we'll play the Balak Gorger. Now there are things that I want to draw. Oh man, Icy Manipulator is not one of them. The good news is he's not going to play the Zahid again, but he is going to tap down that Baloth Gorger, so we can't block the Knight of Malice. Wait, what? Filthy! Wow. Okay. That's fine. All these things. Do I kick Baloth Gorger? I think I do. Ouch. Oh! How dare you? Like I said, I think it's going to be 3 and 3. I mean, we'll see what we draw. Yeah, tap down the 4/4. Thank you so much. Oh, we drew a land. Oh, good. Oh, an aspiring partner. Great. Ah. Maybe should have suffered through the Ugaros a bit. Anyway, that's fine. Like, okay, so we got 3 wins. We got 1,200 gems, and 3 packs. Like, you get 3 packs anyway, so the 3 packs thing isn't super duper exciting. But the thing with that is, right, I got 9 packs. 9 packs for 800 gems. So a pack, 3 packs is normally 600. So for 200 gems more, I got 6 more packs. So it seems pretty cool. So if you do relatively okay-ish in sealed, like you only really need to get that 3 wins for it to be worth it. Then you're doing all right. So thank you very much, everyone. Join us tomorrow night for Pathfinder Thursday, where we continue the King in Yellow campaign with Kevin, also known as Paylantz, the DM. Then we will be back on Friday night for Cracking Packs, which is the stream that started it all. And then after that, we'll see you next week. Alright, cool. So see you tomorrow night. Bye.